Welcome again, Wildcats. All right, so today we're looking at Wednesday, September 27th, solving absolute value inequalities on a number line. Okay, so it's on page 15. So if you would, pause the video and update your table of contents. All right, now your table of contents are updated. Let's take a look at our notes. Now, before we get started on the notes, I really recommend getting two colors. Okay, two colors. That really would help in your notes. Okay, so we're on page 15 and we're solving absolute value inequalities. I think let me just a little bit more there. There we go. All right. So the first part of the notes is we have a conjunction, which is connected or the and. Okay. And a conjunction is a compound statement formed by joining two statements with the connector and. Now, when it's a conjunction, you'll know it's a conjunction because it's either absolute value less than a number or absolute value less than or equal to a number. Okay. So the moment you see that, you know automatically that's an and. Okay, and that's important. Now, when it's an and, you have solution of when it's a less than, it's a number less than x, less than a number. Now, when it's less than or equal to, it's a solution is a number less than or equal to x, less than or equal to a number. Okay. Now, there is also, when you have an and statement, the possibility of a solution that could be no solution or an empty set. Okay. All right, so that's conjunction. So if you would, you might pause the video and update your conjunction notes. All right, so now let's look at disjunction. Okay, disjunction, okay, is disconnected or. A disjunction is a compound statement formed by joining two statements with the connector or. Now you know it's an or statement when you have the absolute value is greater than a number or absolute value is greater than or equal to a number. Okay, now if it's absolute value greater than a number, the solution is x greater than a number or x is less than or equal to a number. Okay. Now, when it's absolute value greater than or equal to a number, the solution will be x is greater than or equal to a number, or x is less than or equal to a number. Okay. Now, the solution could also be all real numbers. Okay, when you have an or statement. All right. So if you would pause the video and update your disjunction notes. All right. Now let's look at the last thing. Because we're solving absolute value inequalities, we need their steps. So their steps are: step 1, isolate the absolute value. Step 2, apply the absolute value definition. Step 3, solve for the variable. And step 4, sketch the solution on the number line. Okay, so if you would, finish up your notes. All right, now that your notes are updated, now your example page is going to be on page 15. But there's something that we need to talk about on this. This is one of the more difficult concepts that we're going to talk about. And I'm not going to go over any examples in the video because there's a lot of discussion and a lot of questions you're going to have about this and want to have it in class. So for that reason, we're going to go old school and we're going to go over all the examples in class. Okay, so just make sure that you have your notes for today ready, and then just be ready. We'll start off with doing the examples in class. Okay, so with that, be ready for tomorrow, and we'll go over the examples. And have a wonderful Wildcat day.